This video describes things you need to know before purchasing a TRAFx G3 vehicle meter. Subsequent videos will describe installation, configuration, testing, and maintenance. The G3 is a magnetometer, which is basically a metal detector. Large metal objects passing near it will be detected and counted. The TRAFx magnetometer has some advantages over other types of meters in that it requires very little physical effort to install. It can sit inside most existing metal enclosures or inside a plastic lockable box. It can be placed on the roadside, either on a post or buried below grade. Use caution if you decide to bury your TRAFx meter because most burial boxes are prone to flooding, and in spite of its water-resistant housing, the TRAFx usually sustains damage when submerged. The TRAFx vehicle meters also have some disadvantages over other types of meters. TRAFx meters have many settings which need to be adjusted when they're installed. This is important to note because the factory default settings do not work well in typical recreation traffic conditions. The key issue here is the delay setting. The default is too brief for slow-moving traffic, causing vehicles to increment the meter more than once. Also, the sensitivity or threshold settings need to be adjusted for road width and the distance between the magnetometer and the vehicles in the far lane. Also, before choosing TRAFx magnetometers for purchase, be aware that the manufacturer states that its maximum reliable detection range is only about 16.5 feet. If your project has wide access roads, the TRAFx meter may not be able to detect vehicles in the far lane. If you've decided to proceed with the purchase of TRAFx meters, be sure to also buy the optional digital display. It retains the cumulative count even if the internal data is lost or erased, and makes on-site testing easier. It also greatly facilitates the monthly meter reading process because you simply have to look at it. Without it, you must download the data to a shuttle, a process which automatically resets the count to 0 every month, and the Corps wants projects to submit cumulative data. To sum up, before purchasing a set of TRAFx meters, please be aware that TRAFx meters must be adjusted and tested on-site in order to ensure proper operation. TRAFx meters have a limited reliable detection range of about 16.5 feet, which affects performance on wide roadways. TRAFx meters are sold only by the Canadian manufacturer, which can complicate acquisitions. TRAFx meters should always be purchased with the optional digital display to facilitate testing and monthly readings.